Hey guys, welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. It's your boy Cheeklay. This weekend is the Sendai Japan Go Fest, and as you can see, I'm not in Japan. However, we are still going to make a guide video to help you guys out with your Go Fest experience. We're gonna do this again next month if you guys are heading to Madrid, Spain, and the following week or following month. When is New York? Oh yeah, July 5th to the 7th. So when those Go Fest events happen, when it gets close by, we're gonna do a guide. So we're gonna talk about this one because it is happening pretty soon. It's starting on May 30th through June 2nd. A 4-day Go Fest weekend. That is a very long time. What's happening and what do you need to do to get ready for this event? Well, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell and let me know in the comments below if you are in Sendai, Japan. And if you're not, it's probably because the event is sold out. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive in to the details. So like we said, this event is starting on May 30th through June 2nd in Sendai, Japan, and ticket holders who bought tickets to go to the events are going to be able to play around Sendai City and also Nanatika Park, which is where the in-person location is going to be held. You also have the choice to pick the morning experience and the afternoon experience. The morning experience is when you're at the park from 9 a.m. all the way till, I guess, 1, 2 o'clock. And then I guess for the rest of the day, you get to play around in the city. You also have the option to do an add-on to play an extra day within the city, and then you can get some bonuses and some spawns and some shinies. Now, if you are playing and you have a Go Fest ticket in Sendai, Japan, you'll receive the following bonuses, which is 1 half-hatch distance when you're incubating eggs. Lure modules will last for 2 hours. Special 7-kilometer eggs. You also have up to 6 special trades within the city of Sendai. You also get a reduced trade amount of Stardust, so like 50% less Stardust for trades. You also get up to 9 additional free raid passes when you finish Photo Disc at stops and gyms. And then finally, 2 times catch candy, 1.5 times Stardust and hatch candy. No XP, but just candy and Stardust. However, if you decide to buy some additional add-ons, such as the Raid Lover and the Enthusiast, you're also gonna get some more bonuses. So for this one, if you have the Raid Lover, I think it's about maybe 18, 16 bucks, the US dollars for a Go Fest add-on. You're gonna get up to 18 free raid passes instead of 9. You're also gonna get an additional 5,000 additional XP awarded from completing raids, which we're gonna talk more about in a second because you're gonna wanna do the raids. 6 additional candies when you catch Pokemon in 5-star raids and Mega raids. And finally, 3 additional Candy XL, same thing, completing 5-star raids and Mega raids. Again, 5-star raids, we're gonna talk more about in just a second. Now, when it comes to the Enthusiast, it's gonna cost the exact same, but instead of 1 half-hatch distance, you're gonna get 1/4, which is gonna be very convenient if you have 10 or 12-kilometer eggs to get out of your inventory. And then you also get 3 times hatch Stardust, XP, and candy, just like with every single bonus for every single Enthusiast for a tour event or a Go Fest event. And then finally, you also have the choice to buy an extra day, which is the citywide gameplay, which means instead of just being at the park, you also get the experience for at least 8 to 10 hours in the city of Sendai with all the bonuses you would get within the park for that event. So for example, extra shiny rates, and then going back to the bonuses with like the raid passes, the extra candy and XL when you catch Pokemon and stuff. That is the stuff you're going to enjoy if you decide to buy an extra day in Sendai, Japan for this event. Now, for this year in Go Fest in Sendai, Japan, Madrid, Spain, and New York City, New York, you have the chance to go after Klefki. Klefki is an exclusive Pokemon that spawns in France. So if you guys are not from France and you're heading to one of those 3 locations, including Sendai, Japan, you guys have a chance to get Klefki. I'm assuming that you can get this from Incense. Klefki is actually a really cool Pokemon. It's just like a little thing of keys. Also note that during the in-person locations, you're going to get some exclusive Eevee with a sun or moon crown. You're not gonna see these during the Global Go Fest, but you will see it especially in Sendai. And this year in Go Fest, we are gonna see the debut of Rotom's Heat form. Last year, it was the Frost form, so this year you're gonna get the Heat form. Unfortunately, since I'm not gonna be heading to any of the 3 locations, I'm not gonna get this one, so hopefully somebody has an extra for trade. And now, arguably one of the most important parts of a Go Fest event are the habitats and the spawns. There are 4 different habitats, and you guys can go to any location within Nanatika Park, which is Mountain Brook. Mountain Brook is the habitat that will have the following Pokemon. You'll have Pikachu with the Moon Crown, Poliwag, Lapras with a Scarf, Moon Crown Eevee, Dratini, Totodile, Remoraid, Blue Stripe Basculin, Dwebble, Tyrant, Carbink, and Jupiter. Obviously, you want to go after every single costume Pokemon because in general, they're very rare and exclusive. And again, Eevee is going to be appearing in in-person locations only, so it's very crucial that you hunt for the shiny for that. Not to mention that it has multiple evolutions, although I'm not sure if we can evolve an Eevee with a Sun or Moon Crown. The next habitat in Sendai Go Fest is going to be the Sky Arena. We have Pidgey, Pikachu with the Sun Crown, Ponyta, Farfetch, Doduo, Sun Crown Eevee, Hitmontop, Meditite, Emolga, Noibat, the POW style Oricorio, and Cutiefly. So which ones should you go after in this habitat? Well, Pidgey, because it is a good evolution farm with 12 Kinnies to evolve. So if you're doing a Spotlight Hour with 2 times XP evolution, definitely have a bunch of Pidgey, especially now that Pidgey is more rare. The Sun Crown Eevee and Pikachu, because again, with the Moon Crowns, they are also very hard to find. Farfetch'd, considering that is in an Asia exclusive regional, even though Sendai, Japan is in Asia. Definitely Emolga, because Emolga's shiny will debut during the Sendai event. Oricorio POW style, because not only it's a newer shiny, but it is a difficult one, and it's a regional. And I guess you could say probably Noibat, because... just because. The third habitat is called the Star Parade habitat, and it's going to feature Pikachu and Eevee with the Moon Crown. You also have Staryu, Lunatone, both male and female Frillish, Joltik, Pancham, Furfrou, Amora, the Sensu form of Oricorio, and Jangmo-o. Now guys, there is a little error in this picture. Jangmo-o is not going to be shiny until Global Go Fest. So if you're hunting for Jangmo-o for the shiny, don't get too hyped. Otherwise, if we do get a shiny Jangmo-o, then you guys are one of the first lucky few. But I think this is an error. You're supposed to get shiny Jangmo-o during Global Go Fest. I would say Pancham because it's normally exclusive in 12-kilometer eggs. Oricorio Sensu form is also a rare regional comparing to the POW style. So if you are traveling to Japan for this event, definitely take priority into shiny hunting for that bird. And I guess Amora because it's really cool, and then get a Furfrou just because it's difficult to get a shiny of multiple forms. And when you are in Japan, you can get a specific trim in Japan. And ladies and gentlemen, the very last habitat for Sendai Go Fest is going to be Lake Garden. It's going to feature Pikachu and Eevee with the Sun Crowns. You have Marill, Sunkern, Lotad, Roselia, Solrock, Cherim, Pampor, Patilil, the Orange Flower Fabebe, and Fomantis. Again, go after the costume Pikachu and Eevee, especially the Eevee, since Eevee is not going to be appearing with the Sun and Moon Crown during the Global Go Fest. I would also recommend going after the Flabebe. The reason why is because the orange flower is one of the rarest flowers out of the 5, including the white one. Although you can get it around the world, it's going to be a lot easier to get that one. Fomantis, pretty rare shiny if you ask me. Solrock, I mean, that would be a good one to go after. And then when it comes to Patilil, that's also not an easy shiny to get. And then when it comes to all habitats and from Incense, you're gonna have a bunch of unknown that'll spell day and night and a Klefki. We will have unknown ADGHINTY, and for the first time in a long time, unknown question mark, which will make its shiny debut. Out of all the shinies for any in-person Go Fest, this is the #1 shiny that you guys should be hunting for. You will get some respect, and despite having a question mark shiny, nobody is gonna question you. See what I did there? Now, I said the 5-star raids for Go Fest this year are gonna be excrucially important because you have Necrozma, which is not only gonna make its debut, but if you have a ticket for Go Fest, you will get a chance to get a shiny Necrozma. So since I don't have a ticket and I am not in Japan, if I get a remote raid from Necrozma, I'll get it for the Pokedex and get some candy, but I am not going to get the shiny. I would have to wait till Global Go Fest. I know, I wish that's the case. I can get a shiny and just call it a day, but that's not the case. There's also Nihiligo, Kartana, and Gluslord, which are Ultra Beasts that already have shinies. But there is Xurkitree, and that is making its shiny debut. Now the question is Xurkitree gonna be shiny for non-ticket holders? Especially if you have remote raid passes? Because they definitely hypothesize it with Necrozma. The answer is no, you're not gonna get shiny Xurkitree. Maybe during the weekend if there's a glitch, and everybody around the world can get a shiny from a remote raid for a shiny Xurkitree, maybe we don't have to wait till Global Go Fest. From what I understand, The answer is no. Now, despite whether you get a shiny or not, you have some really good, hard-hitting Ultra Beasts. Xurkitree is one of the top non-mega, non-shadow electric types. In addition, you also have Kartana, which is one of the top grass type attackers in the game. And the Crozma, because not only that it's brand new, but it also has different forms, and it could arguably one of the best psychic types until Mega Mewtwo X and Y come into play. And then be sure to be on the lookout for Field Research Task, a special research to get Marshadow and collection challenges. I'm assuming if you go to different habitats, you'll complete some collection challenges and get some encounters for something exclusive. Now, when it comes to a Go Fest prep, I'm gonna pretty much say the same thing when we make a video on Madrid, Spain and New York City, New York. You wanna make sure that you guys have enough Pokecoins to spend on raid passes, incubators, lucky eggs, star pieces, and other exclusive items to help you guys have a great experience. I would also say definitely pack some water, definitely pack extra battery chargers, because your phones are gonna die. So you need to make sure you power up for a full weekend. If you guys want to, just bring a couple snacks. Also, make sure you have sunscreen. I'm assuming it's gonna be super hot. And make sure that you guys carry bug spray, just because there are bugs everywhere. I don't know if there are any mosquitoes in Japan, but you just never know. And guys, overall, just have some fun. Just make sure you guys go through each habitat and decide on which Pokemon or shiny that you guys want to prioritize the most. Don't forget to do some snapshots to get a Rotom encounter. Do as many raids as you possibly can, and don't invite me to a Necrozma. I know it's not going to be shiny for me. Well, anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next time to go over Madrid, Spain Go Fest, which is happening from June 14th to the 16th. And then we'll come back again when it's close to 4th of July, because that is when New York City Go Fest is happening, which I'm so upset that I can't go this year. I went last year, but I can't go this year. So hopefully we have it again next year, because I would love to go to New York next year. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.